Josh, I was speaking to you earlier. Don't think you've ever done one of these in your career. So to end up in the two main events, get third the first night, and sort of in a battle with about 5 riders there. It was kind of chaotic in the second night, but overall I think you can be happy with how your 2 rounds went.
Yeah, actually, I felt like I rode the best all weekend in the LCQ and that last race today when I had to come from last to, I think I got back to 6th. So yeah, I had to make a few passes in that one, and it's so hard to do that in such a tight track. And yeah, it's just taken me all weekend to sort of get a flow and actually relax. So hopefully we can take that into the next few weeks and build from it. But I just need to make life a bit easier for me and have some smoother heat races and then get a better gate pick for the main to then position me, give me a better chance for the start, because in this Arenacross it's just all about the start, and if you don't get it, you're on the back foot straight away.
And this style of racing, did you do much to prepare for it really? Obviously I know you've been in Spain, but that's obviously the focus on motocross. Did you do much prep for Arenacross?
2 days.
2 days prep. And was the track anything like that, or?
We did one day at Golf MX, which actually was, yeah, I would say that's quite similar. And then we did another day which was quite a lot smaller. So yeah, we haven't really had much prep at this. But yeah, to come away with a third the first night, I was pretty shocked with that. Had to go through the head-to-head, bit of entertainment for everyone, I think. And then the second night, well, I thought I'd be hanging the boots up pretty quickly. But
yeah, we had a really bad gate pick for the LCQ. I was quite worried, but you actually got a really good start.
My second heat race, I hole shot from gate 5, and I threw it down the track. It was my own fault. So then LCQ, and then I was gate 7 and still hole shot from gate 7. So the bike is unreal out of the start. But then yeah, the main, I was so far out. I would have been like gate 10 right on the outside. So I took the decision to go to the inside and double stack, and it was okay, but it didn't work out as good as it did the first night.
And that style of racing, obviously it's your first time experiencing it. How would you describe it, and do you enjoy it? Is it something you enjoy?
It's chaos. Yeah, I think I just need to get myself in a better position for the heat races, and then the heat races will hopefully come a bit better and minimise the mistakes, and then it should all roll from that, because I feel like I've definitely got the pace to be top 3. So yeah, we'll just try and build from this weekend.
And obviously you've signed with the Dave Thorpe's Honda team. You were with Neil Prince and a good setup there. He obviously gave you the opportunity to race AMA Nationals. Firstly, was it difficult, the decision to leave his team? And what's it like being back with Dave Thorpe? Obviously you've raced with him before in the MX2 class. What's it like being back with him?
It was a tough decision, but there was a few different little reasons why I decided to make the switch. And so far the bike is amazing, and we did 2 weeks down in Spain like you said, and the outdoors is going real well, going a lot smoother than the Arenacross as this weekend, which it's just a learning curve, this Arenacross, but yeah, the outdoors is definitely going in the right direction.
And how, obviously you mentioned Spain there, just how is it with the track days, and obviously riding with Conrad as well, how's he looking in the 450, and it must be pretty good to be able to ride with him and help both of you with the speed wise?
Yeah, it's definitely it definitely has brought us both on. We're just pushing each other, and yeah, you know you're going all right when Prado wants to go riding with you. So yeah, we'll just keep plugging away, and hopefully we'll get out riding a little bit more, and then by the time the first outdoors comes, we'll be ready.
And obviously Conrad, he's like king of the practice tracks, I would say. Every time you hear about him, he's flying at the practice track. How is he looking at it? And if you're able to keep up with him at the practice track, I'd say it should be pretty good when it comes to racing.
Yeah, I'm not saying too much at the minute. I'm not putting myself on a pedestal. So yeah, we'll stick. I'm not going to let out too much. We're just going to keep plugging away and see what comes at the first round.
And obviously this season, is it just going to be the British Championship and MX Nationals? Anything else in the works, or?
There's a couple GPs that we sort of plan to do, maybe 3. But we'll just sort of see how the season goes. It would be nice to go back and do America, but it's the travelling. It's just you can't do it all. That's the problem. If you want to be in America, you got to be over there full time with the heat and humidity and the tracks, just riding week in week out with those guys. So yeah, we'll see, but it's looking like sort of three GPs and then MX Nationals and British Championship.
And just on your AMA experience, obviously it must have been unbelievable to get that experience. Just how would you describe it? And I would say a lot of people from America probably hadn't heard of you, but it didn't take them too long to know who Josh Gilbert was.
Yeah, it went well. Especially in the first weekend was the best weekend when you're pushing your bike up and all the factory guys, you're pushing it past the factory bikes and they're having a good old look at you. So that was definitely cool. It's well run over there. And you get prize money from the organisers. It's money's all in the right places over there, I think, and they try to make they're a lot more rider friendly.
And just on the style of racing, was that something you enjoyed? Obviously, it's a one-day format. I don't think there's that much break between each, even compared to British. Never mind a GP, which is a long break over the weekend. Is that something you enjoy?
Yeah, I definitely prefer the one-day format, 100%. To start with, the first weekend at Parley, it actually caught me out. I ate too much in between the motos, and my stomach cramps was unbelievable. But once you get in to know what you got to prepare yourself for, like, it's 40 minutes from the minute you come in off the track from Moto 1 to going back down to the start of Moto 2. So it's and then you're in 35-degree heat.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about the heat. What was that like?
That's a hard. It's the humidity as well, especially because we're over here. We're in 15, 20 degrees.
Can't prepare for it in Europe, really.
No. So yeah, once you get used to how to prepare, like your helmets, everything's ready to just come in. You take all your kit off, you relax, get a little bit of food in, and then you put it all back on again. It's all dry, it's all ready to go, and then you're out.
And last question, are you going to do Hawkstone International, or do you not know yet?
No, I'm not doing Hawkstone. We're sort of looking at L'Europe International if we can get to that. I think that's the week before the first MX Nationals.